Most people trying to build a content business are obsessed with the wrong thing. They're hunting for the perfect niche, the perfect AI voice, the perfect thumbnail, the perfect upload time. Basically, they're trying to win a game they haven't fully understood yet. Because here's what nobody tells you. The people actually making real money from content are not obsessed with content. They're obsessed with systems. And that's a completely different game. Here's the part that never makes it into the how I hit 100K subs video. Most people are trying to operate 5 channels using the exact same setup they had at 10 subscribers. One browser, one login, or one prayer. That's not a business. That's a group chat wearing a business suit. Fast forward 6 months, and it looks like this. 5 niches, 5 sets of research, 5 logins, an editor with access to God knows what, and a browser with so many tabs open. It's basically a cry for help. You tell yourself you'll remember which account is which. You won't. Nobody does. Growth doesn't break businesses. Untracked complexity does. So today, I'm going to show you a tool for the complexity side of the problem. First, let's be clear about something. If your videos are boring, no piece of software fixes that. This won't write your hook for you. But if the thing slowing you down is the operation behind the content, not the content itself, stick around. Let's talk about Octo Browser. If you've never heard the term anti-detect browser, ignore the scary name. Here's the simple version. Picture an office building. Every project gets its own room. Not because the rooms are magic, but because it's easier to stay sane when everything has its own space. That's what Octo Browser does. Instead of cramming every channel, every client, and every login into one browser, it lets you spin up separate profiles, each with its own environment, its own settings, its own identity, and its own history. And here's the real reason this matters for an operator. If you bring on an editor, a thumbnail artist, or a VA, you don't want to hand them your actual Google password and hope for the best. A separate locked profile means they get exactly the access they need and nothing else. If their laptop gets compromised, your whole operation doesn't go down with it. If you're testing how your content actually looks to viewers in different countries, separate profiles with different proxy locations let you see your own thumbnails, titles, and lay out the way a real viewer somewhere else would see them, not how it looks logged into your home setup. If you're running a few channels of your own, each one still deserves its own clean workspace, its own bookmarks, its own research folder, instead of 50 tabs fighting each other for your one browser's attention. All right, enough theory. Let me show you what this actually looks like. Getting started is pretty straightforward. Head over to the Octo Browser website. Create an account with your email. Verify it. Then download the app for your operating system. Whether you're on Windows or Mac, the installation only takes about a minute. Once you log in, you'll land on the dashboard. And this is where you realize something pretty quickly. This isn't trying to replace Chrome. It's trying to organize the way you work online. Instead of throwing every account into one browser and hoping you remember what's where, Octo gives each project its own dedicated workspace. That sounds like a small difference. It isn't, especially once you're managing more than one project. Before you start creating profiles, there's one thing I'd recommend doing. Octo automatically sends a promo code to the email you signed up with. Copy that code, head into your account settings, open the billing section, and apply it before you do anything else. It's a small step, but it activates your trial, which means you get to explore the platform before committing to a paid plan. Now let's get into the part that actually matters, the Profiles dashboard. This is the Profiles dashboard, and honestly, this is the part that makes the whole platform click. Think of it as mission control. Right at the top, you can see how many profiles your plan allows and how many are currently running. Below that, you'll find tags. Now, if you're only managing one project, tags probably don't sound exciting. But if you're juggling multiple brands, clients, or online operations, they're a lifesaver. Instead of opening profile after profile trying to find the right one, you can organize everything by project, client, region, or whatever system makes sense to you. That's one of those features you barely notice on day one, but you'll appreciate it 6 months later. Now let's create a profile. You'll notice there's a quick profile option that generates one instantly. That's useful once you know what you're doing. But for now, click Create Profile so you can actually see what each setting does. The first tab is General. Give your profile a name that makes sense. Trust me, Profile 7 isn't very helpful when you're trying to find something 3 months from now. Next is the Proxy section. If you're already using a proxy provider, you can connect it here. Octo also supports several built-in providers, making setup much easier. The important part isn't where you click, it's what this feature allows you to do. Each profile can connect through a different location, keeping your different online environments separated. Now let's move to what I think is the heart of the platform, fingerprints. This is where Octo Browser really stands out. Every browser leaves behind a digital fingerprint. Things like your operating system, screen resolution, hardware information, browser version, fonts, language, and a handful of other details all combine to create a digital identity. Normally, every website you visit sees that same identity. Octo changes that. Here, each profile gets its own browser fingerprint. You can choose whether the profile appears as Windows, macOS, or even Android. You can adjust the browser version, screen resolution, language, hardware settings, and more. And here's what's important. You're not changing your actual computer. You're only defining how this specific browser profile presents itself online. That separation is one of the biggest reasons professionals use tools like this. Once you're happy with those settings, you can skip the cookies section unless you already have cookies you want to import. Then head over to security. One feature I genuinely like here is profile passwords. Instead of protecting your entire account with one password, you can protect individual profiles as well. So if you're sharing access with an editor, assistant, or teammate, they only get into the profile you've assigned them, not everything else you're working on. It's a small detail, but a smart one. If you need browser extensions for a particular workflow, you can also install them directly into that specific profile without affecting the others. Once everything looks good, click Create Profile. Your new profile appears in the dashboard, and launching it opens an entirely separate browser session. Separate cookies, separate settings, separate fingerprint, separate workspace. Exactly how it should be. Templates. Now here's a feature that's going to save you a ridiculous amount of time if you plan on creating multiple profiles. Templates. Instead of repeating the same setup over and over again, you create it once. Save it as a template, and the next time you create a profile, almost everything is already filled in. It's one of those features that doesn't feel exciting until you've built your 10th profile. Then it becomes your favorite button. The thing I like most about Octo Browser isn't actually any single feature. It's the philosophy behind it. Everything is built around keeping your work organized. Separate environments, separate identities, separate workflows. When you're operating multiple online projects, that kind of structure becomes more valuable than people realize. Because the bigger your operation gets, the more expensive disorganization becomes. This isn't a tool for getting around a platform's rules, and if that's what you came here for, it's the wrong tool and probably the wrong plan. Every platform has its own policies on multi-account use, and software doesn't override that. What this is actually good for is what we just walked through. Keeping a growing operation organized, your team's access controlled, and your own accounts protected from one bad click taking down everything else. Link and promo code are in the description. Try the free trial, see if it fits how you actually work, and build from there. That's it for today. Go build the system, not just the channel. I'll see you in the next video.